Hello, I'm Bearsac, famous talking travelling teddy bear, and we are at John Wesley's house. John Wesley, the cleric that started Methodism, yeah?
Absolutely, and it's Wesley Day.
Sorry?
It's Wesley Day today. We're
Oh,
celebrating.
it's Wesley Day!
Wesley first felt his heart strangely warmed, and
wow.
that everything is open. We are open every day.
Okay.
The house is open for people to
and
visit.
may teddy bears enter?
Teddy bears may enter.
Okay, and is it okay to film when we're going in there?
All are welcome in the Methodist church.
Oh, brilliant. Hey, so nice that teddy bears are warmly accepted in the Methodist church. Hey. Oh, look, and they got the red, white and blue, what is this called? Bunting, that's it.
Yeah.
Yes.
This
smells so nice.
This is, yeah.
Oh, wow, it smells...
Philadelphus.
Philadelphus
Or mock orange.
Mock orange. Oh, wow, it's beautiful. And look over here. Oh, I see. Oh, there's the Methodist church, I guess. Is that the original, the first Methodist church?
It's the oldest congregation, but the biggest old church is the New Room in Bristol.
Oh.
This was opened in 1778.
Wow.
And then John had this house built and moved in 1779.
Aha. Okay, so he didn't wait a long time. He moved in there quite quick.
Yeah, the congregation was 40 years in an old foundry at the far end, but that became too small. And the lease ran out, so he acquired this land and just built that box. And then the Victorians added the side bits and the portico and the buildings on the sides and so on.
When you say the box, what do you mean?
Well, just the main part with the
oh, right, you mean the windows. Oh, right, I see.
Not the stairwell
at the side. In the building.
Not the stairwell at the side.
Yeah.
And not the portico around the door.
Oh, okay.
It's just a plain door.
Oh, a plain door. Nothing like a plain door, is there?
There you go.
Hey, and there's minister's grave thingy-majigs up on the wall there.
10,500 people are buried on this ground.
Wow.
51% of them are children under 10.
Oh, wow.
Because no medication, no contraception, no sanitation, no clean water, no education, poor housing, poor diet, you name it.
Yeah. Wow. And that's when you say this ground, you mean here, not including
from that road to that road.
Right.
Because there's a graveyard at the back of the church.
Oh, right. Okay. We've just been over there seeing William and
yes, Susanna. John's mother is buried over there, 1742. She's buried.
I don't think we saw Susanna's one. We saw Dane, what you call her, the one that was seeping water.
Is buried there. William Wilberforce, Daniel Defoe.
Daniel Defoe we saw, yeah. And John Bunyan.
Some of Cromwell's relatives are.
Oh, wow. Wow.
It's a dissenter's grave.
Oh.
In other words, only Church of England people are allowed to be buried in the city.
Yeah.
So plague victims and dissenting people who don't think the king is the head of the Christian faith, God is. So, yeah. That's why they're buried over there.
Oh, I see. Okay.
Only half of it remains because there was a bomb that obliterated that end of the graveyard. So there's only this bit left. Okay,
and what's this?
This is a memorial funded by Children of Methodism to Susanna. It's not where she's buried.
No.
But it's a memorial to her.
Okay. Wow. Okay, and are you able to tell us a bit about inside? Are you able to do that, or do you have to stay out here? Hey. Oh, hands getting aching. I'll do this.
So you would probably
donation box.
Had a meeting or
nice
together or whatever. And this is Charles's desk. Charles Wesley, the hymn writer, who wrote about 9,000 hymns.
Wow.
And we had this all redecorated in 1981, and they thought that somebody of his income would have had a place like this with fitted coir matting and then the shutters and the Austrian blinds and so on.
Would they have had coir matting in that time? Or you mean if... Oh, right. You don't mean like if he was alive now?
Coconuts and that were around.
Oh, right, yes. Oh, yeah.
So, and they thought it would have been a patent wallpaper, but you couldn't go down to B&Q and buy a roll in those days. So what they had to do was what's happened here. So very carefully, they put perfect rectangles down and overlapped them slightly. Oh, yes. So from this side you can see the joins, but from that side you can't.
Yes.
And then you stencil it with a potato stencil or something and make a pattern on it.
Yeah.
But it just shows, because, you know, paper in those days a lot of it was made from rags and stuff.
Yeah.
And you didn't get rolls of paper at all.
Wow.
So yeah, so this is the dining room, and Wesley wouldn't waste money on things that were unnecessary. So he would not have bought a silver urn. A copper bronze one works just as well.
Just as good.
That's a picture of Charles Wesley, and the picture of John
hello,
is in the
Charlie.
other side. In the other room. Sorry.
That bread looks a bit stale.
But yeah, but you had to buy food regularly because there was no electricity in those days.
Yeah.
No fridges, no freezers, no dishwashers, no washing machines.
Oh
no running water.
Yeah, and you couldn't do online deliveries
No.
and get it delivered the same day.
But there were farms just the other side of Old Street Roundabout, so you didn't have to go far to get your stuff.
No.
But you had to go every 2 or 3 days because you couldn't keep food. There was nothing to keep it in. And this is Charles talking to some Americans who asked the King, George III, to send an army and to send settlers to live in Georgia because they were getting fed up with the Spaniards, I think, marauding from Florida. And he said that if you send people over, they will show you where the best places are for agriculture, where not to build houses because of mosquitoes, etc., what crops to grow that will, grow nicely in that climate, etc. And they did. They helped the settlers to settle in.
Okay, brilliant.
Charles wasn't a fit man. He came back after 6 months because he was ill. And John did last for 2 years because they were both sent over as chaplains to the people who were settling over there.
Yeah.
And then, as I say, they came back, and John arrived in the January 38, and then they both had their heartwarming experience in May 38. Charles on the 22nd and John on the 24th.
So what's a heartwarming experience?
His conversion.
Oh, I see.
He felt, the Moravian said, keep living as though you are a Christian, and one day you will know that you're a Christian. That is what we call his heartwarming experience.
I see, okay.
He really did feel like a proper Christian, and that his sins had been forgiven, and that he did have the love and the grace of God. So, yes. Because both of them had been ordained as Church of England ministers straight after their when they'd been to Lincoln University or College in Oxford.
Okay.
So yeah, the three brothers, the older brother Samuel was also ordained as a minister, but although they were ministers, they didn't feel very Christian, but they did then.
Yes.
After their heartwarming. And this is an exercise, but when Wesley, he did about 2,500 miles, 250,000 miles, in fact, on horseback.
Yeah.
And he eventually started at the age, well, he died at 88, which was a miracle in itself.
Yeah.
And he started falling over and falling off the horse. But that is just a box of springs, and you can sit on it like a horse and do it gently or really gallop.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, it's a horse riding box.
Oh, I'd love to have a go on that.
The horse riding was good exercise, which
it is. Oh, yes.
So, yeah,
that's wonderful.
So,
and do we see upstairs as well?
You may go upstairs.
Ooh.
There's another lady upstairs. She'll talk to you upstairs.
Okay, well, thank you. And is there anything worth seeing down here?
There's someone's clothes downstairs. Yes. Someone's downstairs. Just be careful of the steps.
Okay, let's go downstairs first. There, Mummy's knees.